Why look for conspiracy when stupidity can explain so much? The moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. Whatever you think you can do, or believe you can do, begin it. Action has magic, power and grace. A man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. None are so hopelessly enslaved as those who falsely believe they are free. The truth has been kept from the depth of their minds by masters who rule them with lies. They feed them on falsehoods till wrong looks like right in their eyes. Courage is the commitment to begin without any guarantee of success. Every day we should hear at least one little song, read one good poem, see one exquisite picture, and, if possible, speak a few sensible words. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Nothing is more disgusting than the majority, because it consists of a few powerful predecessors, of rogues who adapt themselves, of weak who assimilate themselves, and the masses who imitate without knowing at all what they want. We do not have to visit a madhouse to find disordered minds. Our planet is the mental institution of the universe. If I accept you as you are, I will make you worse. However, if I treat you as though you are what you are capable of becoming, I help you become that. To the world you might be one person, but to one person, you might be the world. Kindness is the golden chain by which our world is bound together. At the moment of commitment, the entire universe conspires to assist you. I have come to the frightening conclusion that I am the decisive element. It is my personal approach that creates the climate. It is my daily mood that makes the weather. In all situations, it is my response that decides whether a crisis is escalated or de-escalated, and a person is humanized or is dehumanized. There is nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. What is important in life is life, and not the result of life. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. Each indecision brings its own delays, and days are lost lamenting over lost days. What you can do or think you can do, begin it. For boldness has magic, power, and genius in it. 9 requisites for contented living. Health enough to make work a pleasure. Wealth enough to support your needs. Strength to battle with difficulties and overcome them. Grace enough to confess your sins and forsake them. Patience enough to toil until some good is accomplished. Charity enough to see some good in your neighbor. Love enough to move you to be useful and helpful to others. Faith enough to make real the things of God. Hope enough to remove all anxious fears concerning the future. Oblivion is full of people who allow the opinions of others to overrule their belief in themselves. Everything is hard before it is easy. A person hears only what they understand. The moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves, too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never have otherwise occurred. Unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no man could have dreamed would have come his way. Our friends show us what we can do. Our enemies teach us what we must do. The greater the knowledge, the greater the doubt. What is hardest of all? That which seems most simple. To see with your eyes what is before your eyes. The best slave is the one who thinks he is free. The main thing is to have a soul that loves the truth and harbors it where he finds it. And another thing. Truth requires constant repetition, because error is being preached about us all the time, and not only by isolated individuals but by the masses. In the newspapers and encyclopedias, in schools and universities, everywhere error rides high and basks in the consciousness of having the majority on its side. Hell begins the day that God grants you the vision to see all that you could have done, should have done, and would have done, but did not do. The world is so empty if one thinks only of mountains, rivers and cities, but to know someone who thinks and feels with us, and who, though distant, is close to us in spirit, this makes the earth for us an inhabited garden. The way you see people is the way you treat them, and the way you treat them is what they become. Nothing is worth more than this day. You cannot relive yesterday. Tomorrow is still beyond your reach. People who think honestly and deeply have a hostile attitude towards the public. The person born with a talent they are meant to use will find their greatest happiness in using it. There is nothing worse than aggressive stupidity. Correction does much, but encouragement does more. Behavior is the mirror in which everyone shows their image. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do.